The Liar's Handshake is a very unique exotic with some very interesting gun synergy. But is it any good? Let's find out. The Liar's Handshake has at some points during Destiny 2's life been very overpowered. At one point you could even solo Riven in the Last Wish raid. And even though they aren't nearly as strong as they were then, the Liar's Handshake is still an excellent exotic for Arcstrider hunters who like to get up close and personal. And to get it, well, either you're lucky enough to get one from an exotic engram, or you're lucky enough to have Stir sell them. The exotic themselves comes with a perk Cross Counter. By using your arc melee ability or being hit by a melee attack will allow you to follow up with an extremely powerful melee counterpunch that will heal you. This, as you might realize, could set up some very deadly top 3 builds for Arcstrider hunters, since Combination Blow, that is the top 3 melee ability, gives you more damage the more enemies you punch with a melee, up to a total of 3 stacks. Combine this with a top 3 perk Deadly Reach, which gives you a longer melee range, and last but not least Combat Flow, and your Heavy Hunter exotic with loads of synergy in its use. You could also go middle or bottom 3 as well, but by doing so you'll be missing out on all the synergy the top 3 offers, which in my opinion is a huge loss. So let's see how much damage you gain by going top 3. As you can see, this sets up an amazing potential for being an aggressive major killer in PvE activities such as raid encounters, public events, and strikes. Just use Gambler's Dodge to get your melee back, and then use Combination Blow to get your dodge back. Rinse and repeat until you get 3 stacks of Combination Blow, and you start to notice how fast enemies fall before you. You can also make some big brain plays by having Dynamo on your class item to make it so that you gain an insane amount of super by just doing what you're already doing. For PvP there is some potential. If you by some miraculous way could get some stacks of Combination Blow with Cross Counter active, you could potentially one-shot Guardians with melee. The real potential for these in PvP, however, is the fact that they will heal you on hit, making it so you might survive some melee trades you wouldn't otherwise survive. That is, if the servers aren't completely potato. Another cool thing if you use them with top 3 is Deadly Reach. This buff, as I mentioned before, gives you a longer melee range, meaning that you could prime a target up with, say, 1 or 2 shots with a hand cannon, dodge, and go in for the melee kill. So what do you think about the Liar's Handshake? Do you use them? Do you have them? Let me know in the comments down below. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, then hitting that subscribe button is a great way to stay up to date on all the latest uploads, as long as you make sure you have notifications on, so click that little bell as well. And it's also a great way to support the channel. So with that being said, I want to thank you so much for watching the video, and I will see you next time. This is TCSpectre, signing off.